Why did he choose Chelsea over Liverpool?
I think this man.
Oh, no.
I think this man wants a challenge in life.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I think.
I like that.
I think that's his personality. So why go to Liverpool? You can just win and win. And
You
win.
sound like you know this guy personally. You got to get him on here. What's up, guys? Welcome back to another 1-0 football podcast. It's on a Saturday. We're seeing it a bit different. I think before we start, though, it's a bit too hard to ignore the fact with everything going on around the world now. So I don't think that we're just kind of pushing it off to the side. We just want to give just a bit more news, a bit more. Just everything can be quite negative nowadays in the media. So we just want to give you something else. Football. I know everyone's missing their football. And so yeah, that's pretty much why. So we're not ignoring it. We'll make a post maybe about it later on in the week or something. But as of now, we've got to do a football podcast and get a bit of the hopes up, people's moods up a little bit more.
Definitely the Chelsea supporters' moods up.
And here we go.
Maybe not so much the rest of the Premier League, especially Liverpool.
I'll just sit back.
Especially the United. Yeah. Like, you have big guns still. So.
Do you see his hair? Just see the guy's hair. He's got a full afro now. But yeah.
Does he?
Yeah.
Is he trying to get into that young trend?
See, this is why I didn't want to do this one. If you don't know what we're talking about and you didn't, and you clicked it without reading the thumbnail and title because you're a donut, Werner, the German man himself, pretty much 99% sure he's on his way to Stamford Bridge.
Pretty much said he wants to come to West London, not to, was it Manchester, Merseyside?
That's huge.
Yeah.
It's for 60 million too.
About that.
Which is a steal in today's market. Absolute steal.
I think this whole situation probably has lowered the transfer price though. I reckon Leipzig might have been asking for about 90 for him. Was it
not a clause thing, or was it that's how much Leipzig were asking for?
Pretty sure it's just offer.
Well, Leipzig's dumb then.
Yeah, I know.
But on today's podcast, we'll just chat a bit about what this means for Chelsea. If you're a Chelsea fan, you better just stay to the end of the video because it's all about you guys pretty much. Giroud, where does he fit in? Tammy Abraham, young Tim Tam Tammy for your OGs.
The Spotify
listeners. Where does he come in with all this? We've got Ziyech too in this lineup. There's just a lot of stuff going on. Matty Boy's excited because Matty Boy's a Chelsea fan. I can't wait to film this video. Can't wait. Matty Boy, take us away. What were your first thoughts when you saw it this morning?
I woke up and my phone was dead.
Cool.
So I actually had to charge the phone. I get to school, having a couple of conversations with kids at school. The conversations start to die out. Bring up the phone, look at Instagram, and the first thing I see by the Instagram page 433, Werner in a Chelsea kit. And, the mood got up. For a Friday morning, it's the happiest Friday I've woken up the whole of this year. And I think one of the main reasons because Tammy's good, don't get me wrong, but he's not Mr. Consistent.
He's not a world-class striker.
No. And I think young, obviously, first year in the Prem is going to take time, but I think now we're in a position where we need to go now. We can't wait any longer. Because the longer we wait, the longer United's got to catch up, which is...
Could take a while. On the good old comp, we've got a bit of a depth list for Chelsea. So if we're looking there, that's why. But I think what you touched on there was crucial. You had to react now, and you have to make a signing of that caliber now because the likes of United will start improving. The likes of Arsenal, maybe. Likes of Arsenal will start improving. Tottenham will just keep on getting better. Liverpool will just keep on getting better. City will just get Leicester. There's just so many teams. If Newcastle, who knows what will happen with that.
Check their video out as well.
Check their video out too. Did pretty well.
Yeah.
Subscribe if you're new. But I think it's a perfect signing. Perfect. And you can just see him. It's scary to think what he could have done with Hazard there too.
Yeah, him and Hazard linking up.
You can just see them on a poster together, can't you?
Yeah, lucky that poster's not in Madrid. Lucky it's in West. Never bet.
Take a shot.
Yeah, I'm just happy to have him here because I think one of the questions that I've got in my head is, will he link with Ziyech? And I think,
Well, it's got to be. I don't think you can hide from the fact that it's got to be difficult at the start.
yeah, I think we'll struggle in the first month.
Because these are two very, very crucial players, positions, where if they're not really gelling, if they're not really working, how are you going to score goals? Can you rely on a Pulisic and a like some Mount, even or Hudson Odoi, to be the ones to carry you guys through in the attack for the first couple of weeks? Obviously, we're talking about world class players, Ziyech and Werner. So it's not going to take them ages, but we see some of the best of the best have taken a while to adapt to the Premier League. So how does that all work out? What would your starting front three? I think we know the answer. What would your starting front three be?
So left wing, striker, right wing.
Yeah,
right wing Ziyech, striker Hazard, left wing Pulisic, and then sitting in behind
Hazard,
Mason.
signing Hazard again. Hey, you can't get over it. Bruno Fernandes.
Pulisic on the left, Werner up front, Ziyech on the right. I think
Mount in behind.
Yeah, Mount in behind, and then just rotate Mount, Pulisic, and Ziyech throughout the game because we've seen Mount go on the left and right wing. We know Ziyech can go on both sides.
Ziyech can even play in behind too.
Yeah, and we've seen Pulisic play at that attacking mid, swapping with Mount. So I think it's good to have that versatility because we're not predictable now, which is a big thing.
That's true. Do you think a striker was your main priority as a transfer target, or as an outsider, I'd say it was probably one of.
Yeah, I think it was one of three, and I'd say two, but the majority would say three because Kepa, a lot of people have doubts. Alonso and Emerson. I think Emerson's long gone. He can go play championship. He's trash. You can take him for free.
No, I'm all right.
I personally like Alonso, but the defending side is a bit, it's a bit suspect. So I think left back, striker, and keeper were the
Well, your keeper's also your coach, so. You've put another question there. What's that question? Why did you choose Chelsea over Liverpool?
I think this man.
Oh, no.
I think this man wants a challenge in life.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I think.
I like that.
I think that's his personality. So why go to Liverpool? You can just win and win. And
you
win.
sound like you know this guy personally. You're going to get him on young. Big thanks for the support on the Valley Chesnick podcast last week. Last week also, yeah. We recorded it 2 weeks ago. It was a good chat. Good. Keep an eye out for him. He's a youngster playing overseas. Keep him eye out.
Maybe he'll be joining Werner.
Maybe he'll be joining Werner. He said his dream is to play for Liverpool. So
yeah, Werner kind of ruined that.
Yeah. Sorry, I interrupted you. Why did he choose Chelsea over Liverpool? It was a challenge.
Because I think he's actually that, and I think he actually wants to be a striker. We say Firmino, as Klopp described him, he's the first defender on the team sheet.
Yeah.
I don't think Werner wants to be a defender. I think he wants to be out and out goal scorer because we've seen that Liverpool team. It's Salah and Mane that dominate. Yeah. And Firmino's kind of a bit third wheeling them.
Third wheeling between Mane and Salah.
Pretty much.
Does this? So I struggle there because the thought of Man United signing Sancho pains me. But does this kind of rule out any chance that you had of signing a Sancho?
I think yes and no, because it was already going to be hard enough signing Ziyech first, and then trying to get Sancho. Yeah. And now with Werner, it's going to be harder. Yeah,
I think this a positive for United. I mean, it could come back and look like an absolute donut after this, but I think it kind of takes one club out of the race if he were to leave. But I'm disappointed, man. I just want Man United to do something.
I'll say it. I'll give you credit. I wasn't scared of United until they got Fernandes.
Bruno. And of course, coronavirus.
Don't say that. I'm not going to get paid now.
Oh, shit. Sorry.
Divock.
Divock. Oh, that's terrible. Just stop their momentum.
Yeah. Obviously it's not good, but if it was going to happen, the football stopped. The gods were on Chelsea's side in that sense.
True.
That stopped.
And Tottenham's.
Well, Tottenham are just.
And Arsenal. Or Arsenal's fans, because at least I don't have to watch them. Shout out to Luke too. It was his birthday the other day. Happy birthday, bro.
Happy birthday.
That was cute.
Yeah. There he is. Little cutie he is.
We've got to put up Valley's photo up there too.
Yeah.
Money boy, we've got the depth chart because we're analysts. Yep. Who makes your starting 11 for the first game of the 2021 season?
First game. Kepa.
Not like this season we got whooped by Man United 4-0. Cheers.
Who was this kid?
Not my mate. Continue.
Kepa. Left back, Alex Tellez. I've said it. Alex Tellez.
You are like, he's got to watch this now. You're like Khalid and Christos today.
What are they going on about?
Christos is an Olympiacos fan. And he was going on like he was John Travolta in the movie Grease. You haven't watched Grease, have you?
No.
Oh.
Isn't John Travolta the so it gets mentioned in Brooklyn Nine-Nine?
Does he?
Yeah.
I've never
You haven't watched Brooklyn Nine-Nine. See? We're both behind.
Why did I say Khalid and Christos? Oh yeah, you're
Tellez.
not signing Tellez.
I know. I think he's going to PSG. If I'm honest, I think he's going PSG. But
Yeah. I'm going to quickly interrupt. Sure, I don't think there'll be many signings this window, just because of all the
Divock situation.
all the Divock situations.
Yeah.
Clubs. I honestly think Man United, Man City, Liverpool, Chelsea, Arsenal, PSG, Munich will be the top teams. Will be the only ones spending money.
Yeah. But this could leave clubs like Porto who need money to release a big player.
Yeah,
And obviously PSG have the money. Not going to hide from that fact.
not a fact, hidden fact.
But anyway, if we don't get Taylor, it's going to be Chilwell. There's no way Emerson and Alonso is starting match day one. Centre backs, 4 selections. Who would your 2 be? Phil Jones, Marcus Rojo,
Koulibaly and Maguire, mate.
Oh,
I'd go Rudiger and Tomori. Tomori, I reckon's a hell of a player.
hell of a player.
Yeah, hell of a player.
Saying that, Zuma has been solid.
I think he's a perfect third centre back.
Yeah.
I think he could afford to let Christensen just go for a bit of cash.
Especially
money.
with Mark Guedes coming up from the academy as well. Young, another prospect.
Another prospect.
It's going to be better than Harry Maguire.
I knew this was just going to be a Chelsea fanboy.
Hey,
video.
when you sign Sancho, you can do the same to me.
Oh, the day we signed Sancho.
Uh-huh.
If we sign Sancho, I'm going to buy a Sancho Man United jersey, but you have to wear it or have it in front of you, have it next to you for 2 football podcast videos.
Put it up there.
No.
Or even here.
We'll put it right in the middle. Yeah, right in the middle. You heard that. And Matthew will wear a Sancho jersey. And
For
subscribe.
one video.
Yeah, one.
So, right back. I think Aspie's been a good captain, but it's time to let it go. Reece James stepping in, youngster, talent.
I think it'd be a good time too.
Yeah. He's had his time.
Yeah.
Chelsea legend.
Share the love.
In centre mid, you know, the 2 CDMs, you can't put Kante in. You have to put Kante in.
Oh my god, that might just be the new intro.
You can't put. I'm not going to say it. You got to put Kante in.
It's been a big week.
You got to put Kovacic in. Billy off the bench. Jorginho vice captain. Doesn't make this cut. Doesn't make the cut.
Who'd you say is captain?
He's vice captain, Jorginho.
Who would you give captain?
Who would I give captain? Oh, everyone's so young.
I'd give captain to Jorginho.
You reckon?
Yeah.
He's got a leader. Because I'm not including him in the team, I'd have to say Rudiger. Just that kind of more known player around the club.
I'd say leave it in the comments who you think the next Chelsea captain should be. I'm back in Jorginho.
He's a lot of people want him sold.
Really?
Yeah, I'm on those Chelsea Facebook pages. He's not the most popular player. He doesn't get much love there.
Really?
Yeah.
I'd take him at United. I think he's recovering all right. It was a bit shaky.
Yeah.
But I think he's recovering.
You'd take anyone at United.
Hey, with our midfield, have you seen Scott McTominay?
Yeah, it's good.
But he looks like an absolute machine in this isolation period.
Not as good as Billy Gilmore, but...
Continue. This is just putting me... Chelsea.
Centre attacking mid, Mason Mount. Left wing, Pulisic over Hudson-Odoi. Right wing, Willian's had his time. Scored the double against Spurs, but it's time to go to Barcelona. or Liverpool. But they've both been linked with him.
With who?
Willian.
What? Barcelona.
Yeah, fruity, mate. Once you get on those Facebook pages.
I've been linked with Barcelona too.
I've been linked
If
with...
Willian's linked with Barcelona, I'm linked with Barcelona.
Oh, yeah.
That's these Chelsea fans, mate. I know Khalid's probably watching. Christos might have clicked off by now. Khalid, they're losing the plot, son. Anything else you want to touch on with Chelsea?
2023 Premier League champions. 2024 UEFA Champions League champions. 2025, not even the treble, just the quadruple.
Drive a man to drink. Well, the Premier League starts 22nd? 18th. No, 18th. 18th. So the Premier League is coming back. Rumours are Harry Kane got tested positive to COVID the other day. Yeah.
Against the Spurs. Spurs are full of, just... Oh, no, it doesn't. It kind of makes sense for a Spurs player.
Jesus Christ.
Nah, just kidding. Just kidding. Divock, not
sorry,
Divock virus.
I forgot. But yeah, we're keen. We might even do... I don't know, because obviously there's no fans at the games. So we could even possibly do like a... I don't know.
You know what we're doing?
Not what?
Sneaking in.
Sneaking in.
If this video gets 50 likes...
How are we going to get to England?
It doesn't matter. If this video gets 50 likes, we'll sneak into Stamford Bridge to watch. I know. They're not playing at home.
It's been a long week for the lads. I hope you enjoyed this little video. Obviously, in the football sense, there's not much going on. We wanted to give you a football video on a Saturday because there's just a lot of stuff going on now, and I think we wanted a bit of spice in our life. Get some positive vibes out there, spread the love, share the love, be nice to one another. Pharrell Williams put it on a shoe. We're all the same race, human race. Make sure to like, subscribe if you enjoyed. I'm Costa. That's Matty Boy. I know Khalid hates that. We're out.